to the UFC, and let's see if I can become a champion there. My thoughts about my UFC fights, not so good. I shouldn't have fought him. That's what I personally think. I think 6 weeks before I fought Kosaka, I had Daryl Golar in a triangle choke, and he lifted me all the way up, and he's a real good wrestler, and he slammed me down with my neck into the corner. So not against the wall, not against on the floor, but in between the wall and the floor. And I had a bad injury, so I couldn't train ground fighting at all. The only thing I did for Kosaka was striking. So I shouldn't have fought that fight. And then when I fought Randleman, I brought that same injury into the fight. I mean, I couldn't train real well. My neck was real bad. After my last fight, I think it took me a year and a half to get rid of the pain, for therapy and everything, and then finally my neck got better and I could start sleeping without sleeping pills. I needed sleeping pills all the time because it was it was real bad. That's a good one. The Randleman decision. I really, truly believe that I won the fight. If Kevin would have continued beating me up like he did the first 4 minutes, the fight went to him. But after the stand-up and then the body, the liver kick, he didn't do anything anymore. And I think that I took control over the fight. Joe McCartney, he told me afterwards, that he didn't put us back on our feet because I was working from the bottom. And Kevin, he also admitted in interviews afterwards, he said, now, after that liver kick, I didn't do anything anymore. So he said that even, he thought that I won the fight. So I thought it was real nice of him. My plans now, it's the movies. I'm doing movies. I just did 3 movies. The last one was a comedy. Watch out for that one. That's going to be a good one. It's a short. It's called The Kingdom of Ultimate Power. It's a real funny script. I read it and I thought it was hilarious. And the part is just pretty much written for me. The way it came together was also very strange. I mean, the writer didn't know anything about ultimate fighting or about pride fighting, about mixed martial arts, nothing. And he wrote this story about this guy who came from Europe. He was a cage fighter. He was bold, and he tried to get into the movies. So one of his friends who read the script, he told him, man, I know that guy. That's actually a person that I know. And he says, who? He says, Bas Ruud. He says, give me a second. So he went on the internet and he copied a photo from the internet, and he showed it to the writer. And the writer said, well, that's him. How do we get in contact? So they put this like an ad on TV or on the websites out, like on Sherdog.com. And my web guy, Tony, he called me. He says, Boss, they're looking for a fighter like you, man, for a movie. So if I were you, I would check it out. So I called these people, and there was an audition. And surprise, surprise, it was in New York. And I was, at that time, I happened to be in New York, so I went to the audition, and of course I nailed it. It was of course because my looks, I mean, it was me. They actually thought it was somebody else telling them that it was me just to bluff. So when I walked in, they go like, whoa, it's really Bas Ruud. So yeah, it's strange how things fall all together, and then suddenly, bam, you're in a movie. And I'm pretty proud of that work. I think that's the best work that I did until now. Working for the Pride Fighting Championship, well, that's a dream come true. Come on. I'm sitting ringside. I have this little monitor, flat screen monitor, on which I can see everything. When I look to the ring, I can see the ring girls, because you guys at home don't see them. You guys at home, actually. And so I can check out the chicks. I can check out the fights. I got the best seats in the house. They treat me unbelievable good. It's just the organization is just unbelievable. What they do for the fighters, how they treat their fighters, and everybody around it. It's unbelievable. It's the Super Bowl of mixed martial arts. I mean, what other show can fill out 70,000 people? The Tokyo Dome. And a small show. Let's talk about a small show. A small show, a small Pride show is 28,000 people. That's a small show. So a regular show is already like 35, 40. It's the biggest thing for every fighter in the world. It's a dream to come true, to go to Japan and actually fight in Japan, the home of the samurai. I have 3 kids. I got 3 girls. Rochelle, she's 15. I got an 8-year-old, she just turned 8, Sabina. And I got Bianca, she's 3 years old, and she's the brawler. She's 3 years old, she's got abs, she's got quads, and shoulders and biceps and triceps. If she walks on the beach, my friends look at me, they say, "What are you doing to her?" It's real funny. She's a little powerhouse. She started armbarring me when I changed her diapers. Around 8 months, 10 months old, she already started armbarring me. So I believe that she could be the next Lucia Riker. Hopefully, whatever she wants to do, she can do. I don't push her anything. Okay, if she wants to do ballet, do ballet. Anything is good. Actually, I'm reading 2 books now. I'm reading the Da Vinci Code and The Lone Samurai, and that's a book about Miyamoto Musashi. That's the samurai who wrote the book of 5 rings, and it's quite incredible for people who really are interested in the samurai spirit and everything. This guy was unbelievable. He fought so many sword fights. He was the best sword fighter there was. And I believe that maybe only 3 of the sword fights he fought with an actual sword. All the other fights he fought with a wooden sword, and he would kill the people. He was 13 years old when he killed already his first, opponent, because in those days, they challenged each other, and that guy was a master sword fighter. He was only 13 years old, and with a stick, he killed him with a stick. So, yeah, it's a pretty unbelievable book. My wife and parents, well, in the beginning, they didn't like it, but once my mom started realizing that I could make money and I started getting contracts, she suddenly said, "Okay, it's okay." And every time I came home, my face was still intact. I wasn't as beat up as I was after the Randleman fight. So then, slowly but surely, after 10, 15 fights, they started to realize, wait a minute, he doesn't suck in it, and he doesn't get that much punishment, so maybe it's good. Maybe it's good for him. I had my wife, this is a funny story, one time she came with me to Japan, and in Japan she was sitting first row, and I fought Suzuki. It was the first time I fought Suzuki. And then when I knocked him down the first time, I'm walking to my corner, and my wife stands up, and she walks out of the place. She actually thought I was going to do extra damage because she was in the house, so she walked away from it. Until now, I have done 3 movies. Yeah, more. 5 actually, but 3 as a starring role. I did a movie, The Eliminator, was my first starring role. The Vault, I was a bad guy in that one. The Eliminator, I was a good guy, but still killing everybody and beating people up. The Vault, and now I did the Kingdom of Ultimate Power, that comedy that I just talked to you about. Other things that are going to happen, wow, hey, you're looking at Bas Rutten. There's a lot of things going to happen. There are things in the work right now, movie-wise, a couple of things. Let's see what's going to happen with that. I started my own the Bas-Rutten mixed martial arts system, so I actually train people now to become an instructor under my system, so they can teach under my system. That's taking a lot of work. It's a lot of fun also, but it takes a lot of work. It's 3 times a whole week for each person, and that's about 7 hours a day, 7 days a week. So that's a lot of hours, a lot of information, and that 3 times. So yeah, I think that's going to be a great little new thing for me. The website is running real good. I have these crazy inventions, and I found a partner who probably wants to do them with me. And I always come up with these crazy ideas, and I just need a guy who actually can help me out and see if we can make it, what he thinks about it, and that's what we're doing. T-shirts, new T-shirts are coming. I make these crazy posters as everybody could see. I'm just having a great time, you know. Bas-Rutten never stops, and you never know what's going to happen. I might open a restaurant later on. This is not for me, the police, what you hear right now, because I was here, and you are the witness. I didn't beat anybody up, okay? They always blame it on me, so that's why I just make sure I was here shooting this interview. No, I think there's a lot of things going to happen. I'm not a person who can do only one thing. I can do a lot of things. I can sell books at the door. I can sell vacuum cleaners. I can open a restaurant, you know, and I can open a gym. I do the movies right now. I just did the new instructionals, because obviously this is for the new instructionals. It's endless. I always have these crazy ideas, and I'm very fortunate that I always have people around me who support me with it, and then I can make them come true. Sometimes I still pronounce some things wrong. Well, it was my pleasure, and for you people at home, thank you very much for buying this DVD set. I am sure that you're going to love it, because I put a lot of work in it. It's crazy. I lost a lot of pounds doing it, but hopefully you're going to enjoy it. I'm pretty sure, because it's a lot of information. It's a lot of talking, but just keep listening at me, okay? I don't talk for nothing. It's not to hear my own voice. It's trying to get inside your head and make you understand how exactly the technique goes, and what you have to do and what not you have to do for that certain technique. So thanks for buying, and thanks for this interview.
Okay, what I'm going to show you is the same move I submitted George St. Pierre with. Okay, and it's actually a move the top guy can do it, or the bottom guy, or the top guy or the bottom guy can do it. It's all in who gets their knee in the situation first, up here first, and I'll show you. So I put my arm down, and he grabs it for Kimura. Boom, there it is. Okay. Now the first thing I've got to do is I've got to get out. And I'm going to walk around his head towards the arm. I got to walk around his head towards the arm that he's got. Okay? Boom. You see where my knee's at? I've got the submission because my knee's there. Boom. Okay? Now, I'm on bottom. He's on top. He's in half guard. He sets his arm down there. Now he comes out and is going for the arm bar. Go ahead. Walk around. Well, I'll layer. Where's my knee at? My knee's up there. So it's all a race. It's a race to see who gets their knee up there first and has the arm bar. The one trick I do when I'm on top, he goes for the Kimura. One trick I do when I'm on top, I keep this knee. The whole time, my hand's on that knee. Doesn't let him do it. There's my arm bar. Okay, me being on top, I've got that advantage where I can post on his knee. The bottom guy doesn't have that advantage, but he still does have the arm bar if I don't get my knee in there quick enough. You want to see it again? Top and bottom? Yeah. Okay. Top one more time, put it down. Here I am, he goes for Kimura. The first thing I always do is I always bring it inside my leg, just so he doesn't get it out, okay? Then I come around, boom. See, all I've got to do right now is sit back. It's right there. Okay? On bottom.
Yeah.
I go for the Kimura. And a lot of times I'll just set my arm bar up this way. I let the leg out. There I am. Well, you guys look confused.
Gokor!
Yes.
Listen, can you give me a technique, a Gokor technique, especially for the people who bought my big DVDs of combat?
Okay, buddy. I'll do that.
Pick somebody, a victim.
This guy's ugly. Can I take him?
You can take him.
If I take him, can I just knock him down? And
You
just
can do anything you want. We're filming it, it's going to be on TV.
1 and 2, just
Wow.
he jumped. I didn't throw it.
Do it one more time so we catch the whole camera. One more time, please. Yeah, no, because I was a little bit zoomed in.
Okay.
Yes.
You're doing purposely, eh?
No, but it's a cool move.
You don't like him too. You see, like you shake that and they start moving. Yeah. Okay. And a favorite technique, lots of favorite technique, boss. Just you throw the person down, his hand is on top here. You just basically here, you can just go and throw twist. Very simple. Okay, bend it here, and then simple, turn it side. This is my favorite also. Here, under, here. I can play with his ear. He can do nothing. His nose.
Can hit him in the liver.
I can touch his eye.
Let's see the expression on his face. Yeah, that's good. That's very good.
My face.
Yeah, your face looks good, man. Arigato.
You know, boss is so cheap he should buy your video, Gokar.
I should, but hey, there we have Mr. Gene LaBelle. Why don't you come in here and show us also a favorite Gene LaBelle technique? Please.
One, two, three, yeah!
Mr. Gene, camera stays on you. Please show me a favorite technique for the boss with his big DVD of combat for all the fans across the world.
Does anybody want to get choked out?
Uh-oh.
You want to get choked out?
Okay, here we go. Who was that?
Yeah, of course I will.
Hey, hey, hey. You got a lot of nerves. Let's see Regina in the back.
After you choke out, or exactly why you're doing it?
Is he sweating? No, he's still smiling. But within now and 1 minute, I bet you make strange sounds. And we're going to do all funny things with you, you know. We're going to pull your pants down and stuff like that. We're going to try to hide the Tabasco bottle.
Let me show you. Okay.
One more technique before Gene comes.
You complete here, your hands here, you pick up the elbow and tie it like this together. So here, 1 and 2. And next one here, you take him down. Now you're controlling him. You go 1, armbar, 2, armbar, 3, go under his wrist. The next one, if he goes there, lock it here, and choke him there, and then bust root and hold.
Perfect.
You happy? I'm happy. Get choked out now.
Now he's going to get choked out. All right. All right.
You know, when you get to be my age, there isn't many things that you can do to make you happy. The way I get sex, 2 ways. Riding motorcycles, racing them, and choking people out.
And then taking advantage of him.
Now, I'm going to put this man in the hands of Morpheus. Choke him out. Now, I don't want you to have an accident, because sometimes I choke people out that have just eaten or had a beer or something and they have an accident. But you're not in that kind of shape, are you?
No, no, sir.
Okay. Are you ready? Now I'm going to just do this nice and easy, like, and I'm not going to put it on yet. Now I'm going to start putting it on, and wait till he's unconscious. Okay?
Sensei, can I get you a cup of water?
Now, the main thing is don't urinate or pee-pee in your pants. You know? Okay, now hold on a second. Take it easy. Take it easy. Let's get up now. And I'm going to give you Katsu and revive you. Yeah, you know, as long as you don't have an accident.
Sons of bitches.
Thank God this is a Boston DVD. You can't curse on this one. Applause, please.
My name is Harry Spratt, and I am a big fan of Gene LaBelle, the toughest man in the world.
Yes.
Second to Boss Rutan.
But we're both handsome devils. Bitches.
Yes.
We're handsome bitches.
You got it. Boss is beautiful, just like Gene LaBelle.
Arigato.
Arigato.
All right, Doko. Another move.
Boss, this is basically a lot of time you see the person holding your knee ball. And a lot of people trying to push to get out of there, which is too late. It's already very deep. It can break you. So what you do, you have 2 free hands still. Instead of pushing him, your hand goes in. Lock it here to have a little power. You push it straight. Don't let it come out here. Okay? Keep the leg there. Push it there. Now, turn your heel side, and now you have here, push and pull. You got a heel.
Perfect. Very nice.
Another thing's also, when you got the straight leg lock. Okay, got me straight leg lock. Or do it this side so the boss can see it. Okay, here. People got you straight leg lock there. So what you do basically, here, you jump out here and pick up this leg here when you're here. And lock it outside or inside, doesn't matter. And now here, you push it in to go in. Why you going here? And in case, if you close this up, you like open up. You cannot do that. You have a time to pass out.
Yep.
And you can do that. One more thing, I do the straight leg lock. Give me the leg, I do it too. When you try to come and kick me here, okay, put the legs on here, or if you can't make it, his leg come up, put the side, pull the knee, and lock it here. And now turn to the other side. Don't go this side anymore, now turn to the other side.
Very nice. Aye. Well, and here we have nobody less than Mr. Benny the Jet. Benny, are you willing to give the people from the Boss with the big DVDs of Combat a special technique?
Absolutely.
Right on.
Trade, man. We're going to do. Matter of fact, we're going to do this in the seminar. This is one of my favorites. It's always been. So actually, I'm going to use Rick here, and then to a fighting stance. But usually, the idea is to cover the eyes, go right to the groin or the bladder, come back with the right across, switch knee, and follow with an elbow. So basically, in the movement, when you're working on this, it's cover the eyes, body, okay? Hit, come right back into it. It's a fast move, but again, it's something that a lot of my opponents didn't appreciate.
No, I believe it. Can you show on your victim there you're spinning back again? Oh, I'm sorry that I asked.
So basically, it's usually where it does come from, where they can't see it. And so when I shoot, shoot right underneath it. However, the idea is to catch the floating ribs, or the liver.
Of course, there we go. Thank you very much. Yes.
All right, I'm not that good at the single leg takedown either, so I'm going to show you the sloppy way first. Okay, this is the sloppy single leg takedown. You stand there, you got to set them up, you put something in their face, you can jab, and you got to headbutt their stomach. Not like Mama Lewinsky, but headbutt the chest. And the first thing you want to do is like wrap this leg up real tight. And you want to wrap the foot. This is the easiest takedown. Trying to bend their foot, because if they don't go, they're going to be hurting in the morning. Bend that foot open. And you got all sorts of things from right here. Should I still have again, boss, or move on?
Move on. Because they can hit replay and then that's why it's DVD, you see? You have to do it right.
All right.
So show another one.
I'll show another one. Same thing. You set them up.
Nice. That was, I had to deserve, but I deserve that because I hit him one time in the face. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna start here. Yeah, of course.
All right, I go a little lower.
Yeah.
Same thing. Headbutt, grab this, and this time, instead of grabbing the foot, you go do this move like this.
Right on.
I don't know what you call that.
Swing to the side move.
Swing to the side move. They have a name for it, but
Yeah, I got it.
and here comes a slam from this leg.
Hi!
Same thing. You go instead of going down, going up, you go up. You pick up big boss routine and you bring them down. And you get all this stuff right here in the pride. You got the knees, and on UFC you got the elbows. And there you go.
Slam them down like Rampage. As everybody knows, we actually want to know how to get out of that slammer here.
I'm not telling y'all that shit.
You're very understandable. He's not going to explain to us how to escape the slam.
No.
We said before how to escape certain situations, but yeah, no, you're right, man. You can't give it away.
I can give away one because the one slam I don't do that much. Want me to give away one?
Yeah, give away one.
I give away one. Single leg. Get a single leg on me, bossito. He got a single leg. Oh, yeah.
Oh, head to the chest.
Head, yeah, there you
See,
go.
that's why I didn't want to do it.
You gotta remember the Monica Lewinsky, headbutt the stomach. Almost, not too much. All right, here we go. Just like you get high, you push the head down, and you do something like this. You try to make your leg very heavy. You can flip Bossito over. I don't think you can really flip him over, but you can flip people over and start kneeling them in the back of the crown. That's all I'm going to tell you how to get out. I'm not telling them anymore.
Good enough for us.
All right.
Let's do this one more time so you guys can see what he actually did, okay? Because he says he gives it away, but then he gives it in a certain angle. I know your tricks, man. And I want to do the Monica Lewinsky thing on him. So I got it right. I got to go, oh, Lewinsky.
You grab the head, push the head down. That's very important. Put the head down. Put your hands in the back of here. You turn them around. Then you got to connect your hands off your wrist. And you try to make your legs very heavy. And you got to get this guy down. Put him over like that. Then he can do whatever you want to do from there.
I'm going to armbar Quentin. Move my hips out and grab him and I say, I got you. Oh. Okay. I think that Rampage wants to do something else.
All right. This what you do. This is called my last resort move when I'm getting my ass kicked. All right. I put one foot up like this right behind his ass. And I put my other foot up right here. Then it's kind of like you doing something that you got to do with your girl when you put your hips into it. And you pick this guy up just like this. And you try your best to bring down with force.
Oh, he won't let go.
And then you start pushing him in the face. That's called whoop that ass.
Okay, the triangle choke. Everybody remembers this fight. Quentin against Arona. He was here, whoop, has a triangle on him, and this is last resort move again, I guess. Yes. That will do the trick. Trust me. One thing I want to say about this, to all you people who are watching this, if you're gonna fight Quentin, you know, you have to, people like Quentin, watch out. You know, positioning always comes first, okay? So if I get an armbar on him, like we did before, I have this armbar, and he wants to, sorry, here, sir, and he wants to pick me up, you know, while he's picking me up, he's gonna pick me up, I'm gonna say, okay, forget about the armbar. I'm not gonna take the risk, he's gonna lift me all the way up and slams me down.
Just let it go.
Just let it go. Don't keep holding the armbar. Either way, either way it's gonna work for him. He wants you to escape the armbar, or you be smart, or you're gonna get slammed and maybe knocked out.
Either way you like it.
You wanna rap some?
Yeah, here we go. Me and boss, we be training. We doing shit now, but we be main champion every day. He got bald head and I'm growing hair today. If you training up in Chicago, we be training up in Hawaii. We be training every day. We be training everywhere.
That's it! Thank you, Quentin. Hey, Texas!
Thank you, man.
Thanks for coming.
That's the man right here.
We had him in our DVD.
and then.
Like that, yeah.
Get my hips underneath.
Like a dog, you know. You know, a dog, you hump the leg.
I don't figure it out, baby. Okay.
You got it?
All right. Yeah, it was kind of like, so like here, and I go bam, and then here, and then up and under, like
Yeah,
that.
get your hip, yeah,
Like
get
that, like that.
Yeah.
In,
Like this.
and then I pick it up from here.
And you hit the end to the leg. There you go. And pick it up. And hope you got that on camera.
Or should I go?
She just slapped the shit out of me.
Next, just me wearing the chain.
Hi, my name is Robert Follis. I'm the head coach at Team Quest Fight Club, and this is my favorite move for Boss Rutan's big DVD of combat. I've got my partner here. I'm working on the ground and I lock over the arm, and I'm going to start setting up to look like I want to get into a spider guard. Now, a lot of times as I go to push this wrist down, he feels that he's going to want to bring that wrist over the top. I call this passing the baton move. And what I do is he brings this hand back in and he won't let me shove it through. I'm just going to pass it off to this other hand right here so that his hand's stuck, and I pin it down against my waist. Now this is extremely difficult for him to get out because the opening is closed off here. I'll hold here and now I can strike with this hand. I can back up a little on elbow, and it's very difficult for this hand to come out. So he's going to start struggling to get it out. As he struggles to get it out, he'll start lifting to push, and I switch hands back, shove it through, and lock, and I come in to finish with a triangle or switching off to whatever I want to out of that.
My name's Mark Lehman. I'm the head instructor at Cobra Kai Jiu-Jitsu, and this is my favorite move for Boss Rutan's big DVD of combat. It's called the Darce. Okay. So I'm here, I have my opponent knee in the belly. My opponent's going to turn into me and look for a single leg. I'm going to sprawl that leg back. My top hand comes underneath his armpit. From here I'm going to cup his head. I'm going to stuff his head down, and I'm going to punch my arm through like I'm doing a European uppercut. From here, I'm going to slide my hands in, making sure that I'm wrist deep, trying to grab the back of my tricep. From here I'm going to put pressure by turning my shoulder down and raising up on my wrist. And from here, that will make him tap. Pressure comes like that. I'll either tap out or pass out. I don't really care.
Hi, I'm Randy Couture, and this is my favorite technique for Boss's big DVD of combat. What I want to show is an overhand right or offensive engagement following to a double leg takedown. You've seen fighters like Dan Henderson use this technique very effectively in a lot of his fights. I need to be able to be within an arm's length if I have a hope of taking my opponent down, and I need to engage, make him stop moving his feet and covering his head to allow myself to penetrate and blow through him for the double leg takedown. So I step in, throw in that double leg, at the same time I'm penetrating, my head's going to be outside, and now I'm going to step across, Here, a double leg takedown in cross-slide position. Very effective tactic.
It's for Bas Rutten's big DVD of combats. This is my partner and students, Suyan Queiroz. He's gonna help me in this position. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you the armbar in the guard. Okay, and one style that I use a lot, and I try to turn. Okay, under this my opponent. I just gonna try to choke here. And then the guy try to defend the arm. No, I just try to move this way, escape, and go to the armbar, and finish here.
Look into the camera and show your fans a happy face, the real face of Mr. Marvin.
So, Bas, I respect you too much, but Shannon's must. It's a beautiful girl, huh? Better than you.
And she was about 8 months old. I was changing the diaper, and suddenly, I don't know where, but she saw something. Okay, show me what you do. Oh, brace! Finish me. Okay, she gave me an armbar. Oh, yeah, go for the armbar. Grab the arm, go. Oh, there you go. Answer me. See, that's where I get all my technique from these girls. Action. All right, everybody, we're going to start with arm bars like you saw in the introduction in this. I will go I think the camera angle with my butters I do it. The only thing you have to do is keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Leave out around, climb on top, and go to the side by position. Oh. See? It's the air. You let the air go out. Maybe it's good to say actually, it makes me very, very intelligent. That makes me more intelligent. Happy, 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 happy. Introduction. We're here in Pasadena at the Sityon. Another nice company. We're here in Pasadena at the Sityon. Okay, we're quiet. Then I let my hand go. 1, 3, and that's the armbar. Actually, it's 1, 2. Another side mount. Wrong. It's not bended, it's a bent arm. Bent wrist. Bended wrist. I like that. That's good. You're going to grab the triceps, you pull it to the side, and I'm going to cross-face him. I cross-face him. The reason you're going to do this is energize. Stretching, la 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 la. Use your back button. Armbars from the mount position. We are very deep in the and woo. See, I'm totally okay. Oh, crap! Oh. Okay. But if you don't have the time to take your time, or if you don't have the time to slow it, cut it. Take 2. No. Yeah, maybe do a little loose and then do it because otherwise I'm going to get choked out. And keep it tight up. Cross-face in, and that totally makes no sense. Stupid. I said it's very important to press as hard as you can in it. Here, I'm stuck. Take 2. 3, motherfucker. Take 3. You're going to try, first of all, to open the guard. Now we're not going to try. It's easy to open the fucking guard.
so you can get it. So, otherwise we can't slide in here. So that's very majorly important. Major fucking importance, I want to say. Okay, same shit again. Okay. Kind of cold. Let's see you do it. I need that to finish. Let's see. Oh, I need that. I need my smile. Yeah, it's more medical. I gotta stop. Oh, I can't sit on my feet like that. Why don't we call it off? I'm sitting in this position and I want to guillotine. Now I can bait in. Triangle. Then it's not gonna work. Don't forget my feet are so burnt, like if Matt burns, it's not fun. It's not fun. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Keep your hands right. Just keep them there. Okay. I don't want to do this 5 times.
I'm not wanting to play tags. What do you have the problem for?
Watch. 1, 2, and put it on the floor. That's not the way, boss. This is the way. Hi. Look at it. I'm so